Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Switzerland.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add consistency to all of that talent.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
Messi
is flagged offside.
nicely intercepted. And it's Messi.
That looks a good ball through.
Seedorf. Now what about this cross? Mateus. Roberto Carlos. Hullet. Seedorf. And it's Zanetti. Scholes. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And it's Seedorf. Thuram. Seedorf. Rummenigge. Threads one in.
He's having a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Alexander-Arnold. That's Thuram. Looks to the other side. Inter Milan yet to have an attempt on goal.
Yaya Toure.
Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. Can he latch on to this? Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! Switzerland upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence.
Rummenigge! It's bounced back off the post.
Roberto Carlos. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rummenigge. Scholes.
Shot, surely! Goal, Switzerland!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vitinha. Rummenigge. And it's Roberto Carlos. Spread neatly. And that pass just didn't quite work. Alexander-Arnold. Pressing high and with purpose. Now Yaya Toure. And it's Scholes. Rummenigge. Vitinha. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, it's a great ball here. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Scholes has found the net here, of course. Vitinha. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge, who does have an assist to his name. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. It's a promising position. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Hullet. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and this is Roberto Carlos. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute
Fired
at a
deep
time.
to... Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Referee's given a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Dembele. Thuram cuts out the pass. Can he get on the end of this? Time and again they are repelled. It's really well cleared. Skewed away. He might be in here. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's on his way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Scholes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Now it's Hullet. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. More and more pressure on the ball here. Inter Milan, still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Roberto Carlos. So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Decent progress down the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through?
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Maldini with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Switzerland, number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 7.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This will probably be a big far post.
Coming on the field, number 2.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Pushkash, substitution.
Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ball swung in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. And he was alert to it. Well, there's the clearance. Throw in. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos, and that's played in low.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Iniesta. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's gone for goal. Rooney.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Yaya Toure. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ferdinand clears it away. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Into the last 5 minutes. And he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Roberto Carlos goes short. In towards the back stick. Has a shot! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And this is Raul. Oh, that's a fine interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a mighty effort! Oh, taken with style! They have stolen level at the last! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hope.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back. I'm going to say only nice things about him for fear of him coming after me.
And the volley. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Bullet clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Schneider picks it up out wide. Oh, what a climb! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Nedved. It's a searching pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Nicely shaped ball. Overhits and out of play. Schneider. Over to the left. Still goalless at the moment. Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Hullet. Ferdinand is there to clear. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Cleared without hesitation. Hullet. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Mbappe.
Stade de Reims really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He's in plenty of space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi chasing after it. And it's Hullet. Caceres.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Rijkaard. Beckenbauer makes the interception. There's the crossfield ball. And he was quick to react. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. And the cross comes in. Nedved gets across and deals with it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Pinches it off him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a great pick out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Can he get it through? And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good ball, good take. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's chosen to go back. That's tidy. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. In by Messi.
Oh, that's a cracking ball.
He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan do have a chance to counter here. Can he get on the end of this? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Yaya Toure. That's a cute ball. Played into space. Well read, nice interception. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yaya Toure.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Alexander-Arnold just loves to go forward whenever he can. Caceres threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide, crossed into the box, and he was alert to it, looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Schneider, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had it nicked away. He's a sharp little ball here. It's fantastic! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Changement. Le numéro 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Changement en cours.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Caceres. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's intervened well there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's an imaginative pass. Suarez does really well to win the ball there. He's looking wide. Now he's off and running. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. Crosses it in here. Oh, he's trying it! And that is doing no harm at all.
Alexander-Arnold clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Distributed tidily. Now he's got space here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Gattuso. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, there's the clearance.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Caceres. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Une minute.
Stade de Reims have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Luis Suarez. And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt... Shot, surely! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Suarez certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
That's a good ball out wide. Can he get on the end of this? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Van Basten takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe. Here comes the cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckenbauer clears it away. And there's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pull it. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Goal! Milan! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. No way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now, can he find a finish? And he's managed to get rid. And they're quick to get it back. Gattuso, out to the left it goes. Now it's Schneider. Mbappe, he has found the way through. Delivery from Mbappe. Keeper's dealt with that. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Stade de Reims really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Oh, that was vital.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he's there to get it away. Thinks one through. Nice looking ball. And that has been knocked clear. Van Basten. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's ambitious. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Played back into the centre. Yaya Toure. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, super find. Pullet picks it up out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence... It's Luis Suarez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. That has ended up in no man's land. Gattuso. Knocks it into space. Mbappe. Tries to get it clear. Bullet. Tries to pass it through. Maldini.
Temps additionnel, une
That
minute.
pass isn't the best. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back underway. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Well timed, excellent interception. And he thumps it clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Oh, can he get onto this? Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Caceres. That's good vision. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Still alert as ever. That's so well played.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, there's the clearance. Ferdinand. Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's with the keeper. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter.
Oh, it's come off the upright. And they've got rid. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Maldini. Messi.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's gone loose. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is... And a chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good spread. Caceres attempts a clearance. Beckenbauer. Nice bit of trickery. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Great pressure, plenty of it. And this is Van Basten, and he's away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Beckenbauer, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence. That'll be a throw. Beckenbauer. Over to the left. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Beckenbauer. And it's Schneider. Threads one in. Now it's Van Basten. That is a brilliant interception. Deftly away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Schneider has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Changement. Le numéro 6. Le
We
numéro
have got
21.
changes here, from both sides in fact.
Le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 10. Ronaldinho. Le numéro 4. Le numéro
Somewhat
18.
off target.
Changement en cours.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Costa Curta. Gattuso. Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Just 5 minutes left. Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. Mateus. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now here's the delivery. Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. That's an imaginative pass.
Additionnel.
We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Van Basten. Ronaldinho, a player of legendary status. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But
decent chance! Ronaldo made a good run there. And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Bronze have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Gerrard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, nice touch. Roberto Carlos. Messi. And it's Eto'o. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Eto'o receives it in a wide position. Played in by... It's a mighty effort! Goal! Milan! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Eto'o. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bronze are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
And here's Messi. And claimed it back swiftly. Threads one in. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, super find. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi! He's gone direct here. Now it's Eto'o. Half an hour played now. Now it's Eto'o. And he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's really well cleared. Gattuso spots it and intercepts. Gerrard. Toure with a definite foul there. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And straight into the wall. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Quality ball. Eto'o. Nedved. Played it again. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Nedved. He's in plenty of space here. And that's the keeper's ball. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldo picks it up out. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Milan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Cambio di giocatori.
Here we go again then.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No, again there's no way through. Maldini. It's a good ball out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's nice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. Great vision. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's played through for him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe! That'll be a throw-in. Tries to pass it through. Milan in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Oh, delightful ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Referee has just said play on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. There's the header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? And it's Gerrard! Oh, what has happened here? And that was very necessary. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rose appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Araujo gets over and intercepts. And here's Eto'o. Picked out brilliantly. Back into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10, Messi. Numero 20, Eto'o. Numero 7,
Gerrard.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Probing pass.
Numero 13, numero 6, Roberto Carlos. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14,
Maldini.
Seedorf.
That's
Il
really
numero
well
11,
manoeuvred.
Il numero 17, il numero 15.
And that is
il numero
as far
2.
as they're going to go.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And this is Shevchenko. And the pass is intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Thinks about the shot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. Rummenigge gets flagged offside.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Araujo, searching passes played there. 2 minutes to be added on. Shevchenko. That pass has been well intercepted. And that is that. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.